What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of the Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 5, episode. Girl, what episode this is? I don't even know. Episode 13, no shows and showdowns, okay? So we start the episode off with, Giselle. She going ring shopping with Juan. She talking about how, her and Jamal, they were together 20 years ago. They got married 20 years ago. The first marriage that they had, he brought her a 5 carat ring. And this marriage, if they on that same trajectory, okay, to get married or whatever, it's gonna have to be a 10 carat. I agree. I agree. For all her pain and suffering or whatever. But then again, Giselle, you put yourself back up in this shit. But at least get something out of it. So I agree with that shit too. It got to be better than the last. You know what I'm saying? Second chance, and everybody don't give second chances, and especially with shit like this, girl, please. So Juan come up in there, and it was a certain type of ring that Robin like, a certain type of rock or whatever, and so they was looking at the stuff. The lady showed him the ring, and that thing said, he said, this by chance don't say 5,900, right? And she was like, no, that's 59,000. He was like, look, no, that's way out of my price range. That's way out of the budget. Well, we need to get a budget. What is the budget? He was like between 8 and 10. I was like, okay, I don't do the ring shopping. I don't do the jewelry shopping and stuff like that. So, I don't know what I guess that's enough. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put down in the comments what it is for y'all, okay? So they found this ring that was kind of similar in the same, family of what Robin likes or whatever. So it was like 8,900, 8,950, something like that. So it was cool. That's what they was doing. Meanwhile, we got Monique over here getting ready for her Not for Lazy Moms live podcast show. This is the last show that she been trying to work on or whatever. When we first started hearing about it, when she was walking with Chris and saying that only 20 tickets sold out of 300. Okay, we don't know how many more tickets were sold. You know what I'm saying? But she getting all her stuff together. She got Chris Godfather there, Pearl. You know what I'm saying? I have never heard a man named Pearl. Auntie Pearl. That's what I heard. Because I ain't never heard. I don't never heard nobody. That's an old ass name. Pearl, like 1960s, 1970s. You got an auntie. Everybody. You probably got an auntie named Pearl. You probably got a grandma named Pearl. Possibly pushing it, a cousin named Pearl. And if she a cousin that was like back in the 1950s, 1960s, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so that kind of, I was like, Pearl, all right. But anyway, so she using him to help her, and she needs him. This is the person that she calls when she needs to go through, when she's going through things and it calms her down or whatever. We saw the little back story between her and Chris, and when they used to first start dating, and then he was getting on her nerve, he was getting on his nerves, and all that stuff, whatever. And they calling him to calm him down. Plus, he's a pastor, okay. Bear with me, bitches. I'm a little bit high. I ain't mean to call y'all bitch, but this is what y'all gonna get. Okay? I just FYI because I feel myself stumbling. But anyway, here we go. I'm sitting here looking like, that's cool. Monique is on this whole thing talking about she just not really feeling like remorse and all this stuff because, the podcast is about redefining herself and redefining you or whatever. And that's what she's on the journey of doing. And, if it wasn't for, I knew it. Oh, shit. I gotta turn my phone off when I do these reviews because she be coming through just throwing me off. But anyway, redefining oneself, okay? And with all this stuff coming out about the charges that's been dropped by brought up by Candace or whatever, and now all of a sudden she feels remorse. I don't know if it's because of the charges or whatever. I just, because we don't know how long this been going on or whatever, but the way the edit is, I'm sitting here like, so now because please don't let it be, Monique, please don't be a fake bitch like that and let it be because of the goddamn charges that came out that you want to feel remorse or you want to feel something about it, because she's saying, now she feels something about it. We seen when she sat down with the preacher, and she had her little breakdown, and she said it really wasn't Candace's fault. She didn't really deserve this and all that stuff. Whoa, I get that, but now you want to feel remorse, and she wants the ladies to come and to be on this journey and see her, progressing. And I said, don't do that. Don't do that. They're not inviting you to their events. Okay, Wendy didn't invite you to her sleep and see, which I didn't expect, and I'm not even mad at that. That's keeping along the line of what Wendy's saying. Okay, Wendy ain't fucking with her like that, so why would I invite you to my event? That's cool. That's fine with me. Okay, but you gonna invite everybody else too. Of course, we knew Karen was gonna come because Karen is her friend. And if Candace has something, Karen's gonna go to Candace stuff too if she can come. She said it without a doubt. The first person that she called though was Robin. I'm surprised Robin answered the phone for her. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it seems like if Giselle wasn't so close of a friend to Robin, Robin probably would be, more into letting Monique in and giving her somewhat of another chance or something like that. That's what I feel like. If that her and Giselle really wasn't so close. That's what I feel like. But I'm surprised Robin answered that damn phone, okay? And, she said, I mean, the last time we talked or whatever, we felt the way or whatever, but, I just give me the information and I'll see what I can do. AKA, no, I'm not coming. That's basically what she was telling her, bitch. I'm not coming, okay? Then she called Karen, like I said. Of course, Karen said yes. Wendy, she was like, girl, the last time we had that conversation, you didn't have no remorse. You didn't this, you didn't that, and all this stuff. And what you did, I never seen anything like that. Wendy, shut the fuck up and get up off your high horse, okay? You need to get up off that high horse, all right? Just because you this political commentator and you this professor and all this stuff. Let me just tell y'all this. This is what I don't understand. Like, we come down so hard. Y'all coming down so hard on this girl. Listen, why do black folks put so much pressure on other black folks like that? Why is it that we have to stand up to the standards of white folks? Because that's basically what it's coming down to if you look at it. Because if you go back, I'm an avid watcher of all the Real Housewives franchises, every series in the franchise, okay? You go back to Orange County. Motherfucking Tamara pushed Gina in the goddamn pool, okay? In them early years, they used to box on the Real Housewives of Orange County, and ain't no consequences come to them, okay? Them white women, all right? The white women can get away with all that. It wasn't no uproar and all that stuff or anything like that. And then you get over there to Real Housewives of New Jersey. You got Teresa over there flipping the tables and shit like that. Prostitution whore. That was the tagline and that was the shit to say or whatever. Shit got physical over there too. She even pushed and put her hands on Andy. Okay? But when Monique put her hands on this girl, she's the villain. She's the bad bitch. She's making, all black women look bad. You making black people look bad. And, this is this. And girl, shut the fuck up. Because that's not what it is. If we gonna hold one accountable, hold every motherfucking body in this goddamn franchise accountable. Okay? Y'all did the same thing with Portia and goddamn Kenya. I didn't like that shit either. Until this day, Kenya deserved to get her ass dragged the way that she got her ass dragged. And truth be told, Portia should have punched the shit out of her. And then Portia got that shit back when she got up in Cynthia's face and Cynthia kicked that bitch up in the stomach. It's the same damn thing. It's the same damn thing. Quit vilifying people for the mistakes that they make and not trying to see them correct them. But you got to be on the up and you got to be doing it for the right reason. Now, my whole thing with Monique is, baby girl, are you doing this for the right reason? Are you trying to get back in contact with these girls that damn bad to stay on this show or whatever? Or are you doing this because you truly feel like you need to change something and you truly feel like you was wrong? Which one is it, girl? Because I need to understand. Because I wouldn't be trying to fuck these bitches. Fuck them. So we got Karen, she taking Ray to a life coach, okay? She tells us about, which is a given fact, and it's not just for black men, black people in general, there is this taboo about going to therapy. We've seen an uptick in the past couple of years or so, recent years, of black people actually being open to the fact of going to therapy, because usually it's like, if you got a problem, go talk to your mama, go talk to your grandmama, and go to church and to your pastor and pray about it. That's what it is, okay? And sometimes some issues need more than that. You need a professional ear, all right? So, we already seen them go to have the lady Robin or whoever it was come over to the house house. And that didn't end the way that Karen would like. Karen left that in tears, okay, because she found out that Ray said that he don't know if he's in love with Karen. So now they go to this life coach, and basically they're talking about their relationship and talking about them being together for 23 years. And the life coach saying, okay, so we gotta, retool this, because this ain't a 5 year, this ain't 5 years, this ain't 10 years, we talking about 23 years. So of course things have changed, so therefore we gotta, come up with the times and, retool this to fit the narrative of what's going on today. And we see that, Ray saying that, back in the day it used to be Karen Huger was Ray Huger's wife and support system. Now she's this businesswoman, and it's Ray Huger on the side. You know what I'm saying? That's how he feel. And it's I'm tired of talking about them, because in the end of the day, I think, especially after looking at them, go through this little session, and, Karen saying basically what I need from you is for you to basically acknowledge that what I'm still helping out. I'm still here in the things that I've done, because at one point he was like, her job, she was a housewife. What she do? She take care of the house. She take care of me, do me and whatever, take care of the house, take care of the kids and all that stuff, just minimizing what she really needs to do and what she's really capable of. That's probably what Karen kind of, looked at it as. And then she had to come back and was like, we saw that she helped them out of the hole that they was in, that he got them in. And she wants some acknowledgement from that. And I don't see anything wrong with that, and he eventually said that, and when he finally acknowledged that, I appreciate you for helping me out and doing this for the household and all this stuff, Karen was satisfied with that. If they keep on this track that they're at right now, this retooling of the relationship, this communication, this trying to figure out their issue before it gets to a separation, then it leads to a divorce, I feel they're going to be okay. They're going to be okay. It's 23 years. You go through bumps and stuff like that. It's just like when they say you be in a relationships, and by that 7th year you have that 7-year itch, that 7-year trouble, whatever. And if you get past that, you'll be cool and all that stuff. But shit happens, and you got to be able to communicate and all that stuff. Moving on from that, we get, listen to me sounding all, girl, couples, put y'all issues down in the, get these ladies and men's advice or whatever, because some of y'all probably going through the same shit Karen and most of these couples going through too. I ain't the one to come to for that, but it is what it is. Put some experience. Some of y'all got some experience downstairs. Put it down in the comments. So we get to, Wendy and her family. She's basically having this get together women and talking about, certain events and things like that, powerful women or, working women and stuff like that. And one thing I can say about Wendy that I do like her interacting with her kids and stuff like that. Other than that, I been trying with Wendy, but Wendy is just so fucking judgmental. She's one of the main ones that's judgmental, and I already know that. I'm not expecting her to feel anything less than what she feels about Monique as it is, okay? Because she came in as Candace's friend, so of course she's gonna be on Candace's side, and that is understandable. But I feel as though she's too fucking harsh, okay? It's stupid, but it is what it is. She having this event. She, of course, tells Giselle, invites her, and make it known that she's not inviting Monique. We already know that. And truth be told, I'm not mad at her. Like I said before, I'm not mad at her in not inviting her to any events, because she's the one as judgmental and bullshitty that she's talking. She's being true to what she said and how she feels. She's not flip-flopping on how she feels or whatever, and she sat there when Monique said, when they was all together and Monique was talking to him, well, if you having some events or whatever and she's coming, or if you don't want to invite me, don't invite me. And that's exactly what she's doing, because of course she invites Candace, and she's asking Candace, how does she feel? Candace is like, I'm paranoid, I'm having panic attacks, and I'm stressed, and I'm this. And I'm sitting here like, I'm sorry. Every time, like, at this point, Candace, you doing the fucking most. I'm so fucking sorry to have to be so harsh and to put it out there like this. And, for people that probably think that I'm, not trying to understand and see her side or whatever, I get it. I get it. You feel like you being attacked or whatever, and you should have known that this was going to happen. Every time you get a beef with somebody, every time somebody on these shows get a beef with somebody, you gonna have their fans come after you. Your fans gonna come after them. That's just how it goes. You cannot get on reality TV and have your life be on display and not be able to handle it and not have thick skin. You talk so big in your chest when you with these women. All these, you buck up like you really gonna fight somebody, but you can't take it when somebody tweets something, somebody do this. Bitch, if it's hurting you that bad, uninstall Twitter off your fucking phone. Take that goddamn Instagram app off your phone and have somebody else, have Chris fucking control it or whatever. Hire somebody to fucking control your social media if that's the case, so that you won't have to see it and you won't have to go through all this so-called emotional turmoil and having panic attacks and all this stuff because you feel like her people and the barrage of people and stuff that's coming at you. That'll take stress off of you right then and there. That's one easy ass solution right then and there. So it's making me feel like you're putting yourself in this situation because that's all you have to fucking do. You're playing it up. That's what I mean when I say she's dragging it out in this victimhood. Yes, you got your ass popped. You got your ass popped for a fucking reason, okay? But come on, come on. PTSD and all this shit, girl, get the fuck up out of here. I'm not buying that bullshit. Y'all can thumbs down all you want to on that, because that's just how I feel. It is what it is. Y'all, bitch, I don't get it. I ain't never seen nobody carry on like this. I have never seen nobody carry on like this, okay? The white girls don't even carry on like this. All they do, they girl, no. Okay, like, anyway, Candace, and then she feeling some type of way about Karen. Girl, Karen is not going to choose your side, and she's not going to choose Monique's side. So let that shit go, okay? It is what it is. It is what it is. Y'all tell me. So, we get Jamal, this useless scene between Jamal and Giselle. Okay, they trying to make the shit work, and she complaining, about the long distance relationship, and she finally putting down there what she wanted, and he's finally hearing. Who cares? Move on from that. Um, Cause is it me or do I not see the chemistry? Maybe I needed to be around back in when they first got together so I can see how they interacted for real when like that first new love and stuff like that. But this time around, I just don't see the chemistry between Jamal and Giselle. It literally feels like this is a publicity stunt, and as she's doing this for a storyline. There's the reason why they're together. And to make him look good as the pastor of this church. That's what I don't know. I don't know. Am I the only one that felt that way? Put it down in the comments. Oh, I am feeling this. Bitch, it feels so good. Like my body is so fucking loose right now. But anyway, y'all gonna probably be like, this fucking review, girl, yes, and I don't care. But anyway, it's been a stressful week. Okay, I'm trying to start the week off right. But anyway, so what was going on? We get Monique. She is getting ready for her Not for Lazy Mom podcast. It is the day she's setting up. At first everything was kind of empty. She's back there talking to her panelists and her event coordinator, or I should say the MC of the event and all that stuff. And it was like, we're going to put on a good show regardless if it's 5 people, if it's 50 people, whatever. And I said, girl, I just hope your event ain't bald-headed. I really do hope your thing ain't bald-headed. Okay? Because she gonna have to pay that money if them people don't show up. You know what I'm saying? But from what it looked like a lot of people were starting to come in. Because then we saw Ashley show up, and, she was a little late or whatever. Well, not necessarily because they hadn't started yet, but her and Monique sits down and have a conversation, and Monique do make a point. Of course, we knew Robin wasn't going to show up. We knew Wendy wasn't going to show up. And the thing about Wendy is Wendy talks to people as if she's talking to her kids. Like, she's talking to you like you are her child. And I don't like when adults talk to other adults like that, regardless of what it is that they've done. I don't like that. That just sends me somewhere that it's not a good place. It's not a good feeling, okay? Because you are not my mother, so don't talk down to me like you are, okay? And that's the vibe I get from Wendy. I just put my finger on it, and I'm not trying to be so hard on Wendy. Like, I get it, and I like the consistency that's how you feel, but don't talk down. Don't, you're not perfect yourself. You're not above getting into something and having it splattered all over. You're not above. And why does she have to prove herself to you guys? I mean, yeah, it happened in y'all presence, but who the fuck are y'all? Who the fuck are y'all? Okay? You're not judge, God, and jury. You know what I'm saying? You're not. That's what y'all trying to act like, but you're not. Okay. And like Monique said, you want to feel like and see that I changed or whatever or making progress to it. That's what you say. You want me to show this. But when I invite you somewhere, you don't show up to see that. And my whole thing with that is a good point, Monique. But at the end of the day, look at who you are talking to. Okay. Would you really expect them to come to an event this soon after you just got into it? Like Robin said, it was 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks. Did you really change in 2 weeks? Cause bitch, I know I hadn't. Listen, what I felt the day I put my hands on that bitch is the same way I'm gonna feel the day after, and 3 weeks, a month, maybe a year, and continue on, okay? Because I meant that shit to happen. So I get that. I'm not necessarily mad that the women did not show up because that's in their character. You know what I'm saying? And Monique, you should have known. You should have known. So it is what it is. You set yourself up for that, okay? And then Karen, unfortunately, which I didn't know, I thought Karen showed up, but Karen didn't show up because Karen sent her a text message saying that she was feeling sick. And, of course, Monique feels some type of way because she was like, listen, I was 8 months pregnant and I came to your, Ladam event or whatever. And I mean, I understand that you could have used the pregnancy excuse, but you truly don't know what's going on. And it ain't like she didn't come to the other events that you had. So give her this one. And I understand the significance of this one because this is right after all the controversy that happened. But, shit happened. So calm that shit down. And then Ashley had to let it be known that Karen said that, she would have pressed charges if she was up in Candace's shoes. So, of course, that's going to blow Monique a little bit. And I was like, what did you expect? None of this is shocking. Is it just me or are they? It just feels like some of them are putting on. Bitch, all the whole cast is putting on. That's what I feel like. Because I'm like, y'all can't be serious. You can't be serious, okay? These reactions, like, come on. Let's have common sense. So, Monique had told the event MC, we're going to allow them to ask any question that they want to ask, and we're going to answer them. The only thing that I'm not talking about is this fight and the whole thing that's going on between me and Candace. We're not talking about that. So we get back to Ashley and Monique talking, and Ashley telling Monique about Karen, saying that if she was in Candace's shoes, she would press charges or whatever. And so now Ashley is putting it out there and, leading Monique to believe that, Karen is the one that got Candace started on this, got the ball running with Candace pressing these charges, whatever. And Monique feels away because this is her friend and Karen has been there for her this whole time. See, the whole thing is Karen is trying to stay neutral. She's trying to please Candace. She's trying to please Monique at this point in time. And she's trying to keep both of her friends to her, and it's going to cause some friction. This is what happens when you are in the middle and you're just trying to be neutral. Somebody is going to wind up getting upset, and that is exactly what happened. So Monique feeling some type of way, and we're going to see later on that Candace going to be feeling some type of way. She can't win, okay, because she's trying to please both of these hoes, and it's just not really working right now. So as the event starts, the event MC, she asked the question about what's the status of the relationship between her and Candace. And I'm sitting here like, didn't that girl just tell you not to ask anything about that? And all Monique said, just pray for us, okay? Monique better than me. She said, bitch, listen, I already got my image fucked up because, they saying that I beat this girl ass, which I did. And you want to see me go off again, bitch? Let me calm that down. Just pray for us. Just pray for us. Because, girl, I would have been like, now, girl, what did we discuss backstage? What did we discuss before this? What did I say? No, 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 no. I would embarrass a bitch, okay? But, Monique did right this time. Moving on from there, we get Robin and the boys in wine. They're playing bowling. They're bowling. And, at this point, they ordering all this food. We got Wine and Robin having a discussion because they want to talk. The parents is coming. Robin's parents are coming. She wants to tell them about her tax issues. She don't want them to feel a type of way because, they were worried the first time when she told them that they was having issues with the money, financial issues and stuff like that. And also Wine wants to talk to them about marrying Robin. So they do show up And unfortunately for Robin, they heard about the tax issue stuff from Instagram, the day prior to meeting them, you know. And so they just want to make sure everything is okay, since they're trying to buy this house. This is going to stop them from buying the house. Are you on top of it? And, I guess it went a little bit better than Robin thought it would go. Robin goes to the bathroom, and then Juan calls the boys over to let them all know that he is thinking, or not thinking, but he wants to and plan on, proposing to Robin. And how do they feel about that? I was like, that's cute. So now it's time for Wendy's little political brunch get together, which, as much as I said about Wendy, I actually like the idea of it because, people need to be aware, whatever, and we do like to see people, black people and everybody get together and come together on a unified front and be able to talk about certain things that aren't being discussed. And it was cute. Everybody showed up, the girl showed up, everything was nice. Candace wanted to use this opportunity to, and when Wendy is on about this politics stuff, she knows exactly what she's talking about. That's what I can appreciate about Wendy. I like her in that forum, okay? So I understand why she wants to do all of that. Meanwhile, Candace took this opportunity to take Karen downstairs to talk. So as they're going downstairs, Giselle, being the mess that she is, she wants to put the business out there about what Wendy told her, because Wendy wound up telling her what Karen said to them when they was at Monique's house, and she was drunk and saying about the tax issues and how she had to put up half the money to fix their issues and stuff like that. And so they saying that, do you think that she really slipped out and said this, because usually she don't say stuff like this to people that she don't know? And Ashley said, I really feel like she put this out there on purpose. And everybody was trying to say that she's kind of like struggling or whatever, and that's what Giselle is going to. And she's saying that she wants to be there to help her and be a friend to her. Since the fuck when? I said, girl, no, I don't think that's gonna fly, but that was a good look. I guess it's a good suggestion. I don't know if it's coming from a genuine place, but I can see it, And they was like, maybe it'll be better coming from Candace. Oh no, they got their stuff going on. With segue down there to Candace. And at this point, Candace's whole issue is the fact that Karen won't choose a side, and that she feels as though she's coddling Monique and won't hold her responsible for what she's done and all this stuff. And I'm sitting here like, multiple episodes, even the sit down episode, Karen has said that girl was fucking wrong. She has said, you need to hold yourself accountable. She has called Monique out to her fucking face and told her that she was wrong. What you did was wrong. You're not supposed to put your hands on anybody. That was fucking wrong. What else do you want her to do? You want her to let her go completely. And Karen had to remind this girl, when you went through your stuff last year, I was coddling your ass too. You a smart girl, but your mouth get your ass up in fucking trouble. I was coddling you the same way you think that I'm coddling Monique, okay? I'm not about to choose a side. That's what I'm not going to do, and you're not going to make me. I'm sitting here like, Candace, what the hell? This is what happened when people are really friends. I don't like people that trying to make people. She's a grown woman, and if she feels like she want to be cool with both of y'all, let her do that. I just don't like, girl, it's not going to work like that. You can't have it all the way that you want it. So the girls up there talking about Monique once again. Let it the fuck go. Y'all don't fuck with her. Let her go, okay? And Wendy, why do you hold such strong? Because Candace your friend? Girl, Wendy, you're making me more pissed off than Candace right about now. Because while Candace and goddamn, Karen is down there talking, once again, like I said, Candace want her to pick her side. Okay, she wants her to explicitly pick her side. Wendy got to come down there to see what's going on and to put her 2 cents in. Wendy, this shit ain't got nothing to do with you. It was a conversation between Candace and goddamn Karen that needed to be had. Your opinion does not matter. If you don't fuck with Monique, you don't care for, then let that be that, okay? But you cannot come down there and try to put your opinion out there in order to sway Karen and to show that you really need to be 100% on Candace's side. Everybody don't work like that. And Candace, you need to grow the fuck up, okay? Because we are not in high school. We are not in grade school. This is a grown-ass woman that you are saying that you need to pick a fucking side. Oh, because I was attacked. Bitch, what the fuck did you do? And then goddamn Wendy, you up there, we just want you to hold her accountable. She has. What else do you want to say? You was right there when she said that the bitch was fucking wrong and that she need help. Now, Karen, when you said that shit about the medical, I said, girl, bullshit. You ain't have to say that because I even said, girl, ain't nothing medically wrong. Okay, but then Candace, you made the statement of saying, I be mad at something or whatever, but I don't, Monique has shown that she's violent or whatever and that she can do something to somebody. You didn't do that either. You didn't show that you got a violent bone in your body when you was in your own house and you picked up that butter knife and you threatened Ashley with it. Granted, Ashley shouldn't have came back up in the house, but you did what? You showed violent tendencies too. Pot calling the kettle black, bitch. Okay, so let's not do that. This all a fucking act that everybody's putting on, and at this point, I'm so convinced of it. Monique putting on the fucking act. Candace, you damn sure putting on the fucking act. Wendy, you putting on the act too because you trying to secure your role and you trying to make yourself seem a little bit better and off this stereotype. If you didn't want to be looked at in a certain way, why the fuck are you doing reality TV with a bunch of catty ass women? I don't understand that, okay? And everybody's just being fake as fuck. That's all that I'm saying. Giselle, Robin, everybody. Actually, you a little fake too, okay? Everybody's fucking fake, all right? Y'all, and Karen, you a little fake too, bitch, all right? I like you, but you a little fake too because you said that you was going to tell Monique about telling Candace about, pressing the charges or whatever, and you obviously didn't. Bitch called you out on that too, okay? Everybody can fucking get in there. Get up in my comments and tell me that I'm biased and all this shit. Bitch, girl, let me get up off of this. I'm high as hell. That's girl. Anyway, fuck this. Y'all have enjoy y'all week, okay? And I see y'all later. Be respectful to one another. Don't go off like I just did, okay? Don't follow my example. Anyway, I see y'all later. Peace.